I'm Charlie, and this is Sunday Sessions Halloween style, or Halloween-ish. Not really doing too many crazy things today. Anyway, this vlog is about whatever happened in this artist's life. I review whatever I wrote down in my journal, and talk about it on camera for everyone to see and enjoy. Since I'm dressed as the Joker, I might as well be smoking like the Joker. So I made myself a joint out of gorilla cake. It's an indica dominant hybrid, so I'm about to get laughably high. Let's begin. Now usually, I'd be ramping up the speed while I'm smoking, but I don't think I can do that this time, just because this thing is gonna be lit throughout. This is a funny way to do this. So this week was really great. A lot more happened in my inner world than my outer world. Not saying that one is better than the other, just saying that this week it was really nice to get to understand what I'm going through in my emotions and where I want to be and what is gaining meaning for me in this world. And I mean, I started with the meditation on Monday and Tuesday, and I kind of faltered throughout the rest of the week. I'm not gonna lie. Saw the Joker on Wednesday. Thursday I took a substance to get me in a different state of consciousness and really understand my inner reality. I'm not going to go any further into that other than the things that kind of came to my mind. And Friday I started I kind of started creating this music that was following the mood or the feeling that I had in my mind from the days previous, and then started working on Sunday sessions. This is gonna get heavy. So what happened in my inner world this week? Well, I faced a lot of the things that I fear, like a lot of ideas that I fear, such as the idea that this could all be a dream that I've made up in my head, that one day I'll wake up and I'll realize that I've been alone this entire time and everyone that I've ever known and loved is a construct of my own imagination. That's one. And then also another thing is just, this life being meaningless, I guess, and like that we're all gonna die, and that they're gonna like even if our memory is remembered, it's gonna die and the sun's gonna die out, and that so what does this really mean? Or so there's one thing to accept, which would be that you create or you give it meaning, and you do things in order to have meaning. So those are things that I've feared, right? And I've thought about them since I was a kid, and I never really had the answer to the thing about meaning, or what would give me meaning, or what would give me meaning. And so upon meditating on it, the answers came to me, which it's only because I was actually meditating on them, or thinking about them, and really going through it as opposed to sweeping them and putting them aside, which brings me to something that I want to talk about. Earlier in this week, my aunt reached out to me and was saying, I love you, mijito. If you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm here. And I think it was in response to one of my videos, or one of the things that I said about me being sad. And the joint's done. I finished the joint before I finished the video. I knew that was gonna happen. So I'm really grateful that I have a family that lets me know that they're there to, that if I need to talk to them about anything or whatnot. But the only thing is that it kind of puts me in a weird mood because it I don't know, it puts me in a place where I don't want to express what I'm really going through because I'm already expressing it. So it's like, if I'm already doing that, I don't need more. I don't know. To me, it makes sense. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I ended up getting into this little rant talking to my roommate, and one of the things that came out, it was that if I wasn't okay, I wouldn't be talking about it openly. I would be pretending as if everything was okay. That's when I think you should worry, is that when I'm acting as if everything's fine and I'm sweeping things under the rug and I'm disengaging from whatever's giving me actual fear and that I need to go through. But if I'm talking about it openly, I think I'm going through it, which is kind of like, I don't know if it's the actual term, I need to look at it more, but like dealing with the shadow self, or dealing with the skeletons in your closet, like dealing with the more negative and fearful aspects of ourselves. And I think it's really important to accept those things and know where the mind can take you when you're really blue or really going through kind of an area like that, because if you don't know, that territory can overwhelm you and then you'll not know where you're at. And that can be kind of scary. You can go into a person or be more of an individual that isn't really how you want to be, I think that's what happens when a person tries to hide their inner self too much, or the things that are going on with them, or the things that they fear. They put up a wall, and it's like as if you're putting a wall over rushing water, and that wall will break at some point because we're human. We go through certain things, and when it does, those rushing waters could overwhelm you. And I think it's important to know not to build a wall, but to know what's really going on within the self and what's happening. And I think that's why this week meant a lot to me, because I took the time to face myself and my issues and things that I feel like I had been putting a wall up over. And in facing those things, it felt as if a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, or that I could rest a little bit easier or go through the flow and the motion a little bit more. And so, I don't know, I'm really thankful that I faced those things within myself. So anyway, that's what I went through this week, and I'm really grateful for that. I hope someone gains something out of that, dealing with your inner self, and maybe something that you're going through, or that's happening in your life. And so that brings me to next week, where I finish this music and The Whispers comes out on Wednesday. I hope you have a happy Halloween and get lots of candy and have lots of smiles. This is Sunday Sessions, and I'm Charlie, and you know what I'm gonna say about like, comment, and subscribe. Please do it. Thank you. Bye bye.